Admiral Zytral of the Galactic Dominion sat in his command chair, the smooth, obsidian surface of the bridge reflecting the soft glow of holographic displays. The fleet was poised on the edge of the Sol system, an armada of warships glistening against the black void. His second-in-command, Commander Valtiz, hesitated before speaking. "Sir, the intelligence reports warn against engaging the Terrans directly. Their ships." Zytral scoffed, his four iridescent eyes narrowing. "Human ships are primitive. They have no warp drives, no energy weapons superior to ours. Their technology is centuries behind us. But the reports suggest." "I do not heed the whispers of cowards, Valtiz. We are the Dominion. We conquer. And today, Earth will fall." The fleet advanced. Earth's defenses were laughable: small, scattered stations, obsolete orbital cannons, and a handful of ships that barely registered on Dominion sensors. The flagship, Void's Wrath, led the charge. Zytral smirked. "This will be over before our star charts update." But as soon as the Dominion ships crossed into the Moon's orbit, something changed. The human vessels, which appeared disorganized and weak, suddenly moved with precise coordination. Signals flickered across their hulls, and their formations adapted unnaturally fast. The first Dominion cruiser exploded without warning. "Sir, their ships are." A second cruiser detonated. The alarms blared. Zytral rose from his chair. What in the black abyss is happening? The sensors couldn't track the human ships properly. They flickered between locations, their readings inconsistent. Zytral watched as Dominion ships fired their plasma cannons, only for the human vessels to vanish and reappear in unexpected positions. "This is impossible," Valtiz whispered. A hail came through the comms. A human officer, clad in a crisp uniform, smirked at them. "Admiral Zytral of the Galactic Dominion, isn't it? You were warned. You ignored it. Now you face the Ghost Fleet." Zytral clenched his jaw. "Tricks and illusions won't save you." The officer's smirk widened. "Oh, Admiral. This is no illusion." The Dominion fleet was being outmaneuvered. Every attempt to counterattack was met with precision strikes that tore through their defenses. "Sir, the enemy is using some form of predictive algorithm. They're reading our moves before we make them." Valtiz shouted. "Impossible," Zytral growled. But deep down, doubt crept in. The humans weren't using brute force. They were playing the Dominion fleet like a game of chess, forcing them into unfavorable positions, cutting off escape routes, pushing them toward. Zytral's eyes widened. "They're hurting us." Too late. The moment the Dominion fleet was in the exact position the humans wanted, something colossal emerged from Earth's shadow. A ship, no, a station, larger than anything the Dominion had ever encountered. It pulsed with power. "Sir, that's not a ship. It's a gravitational weapon." A ripple expanded outward, invisible yet devastating. The Void's Wrath shuddered violently. Dominion ships, unable to escape, were caught in the pull. The force crushed smaller vessels instantly. Zytral gripped the armrest. "Reverse engines. Get us out of here. Engines are failing. The pull is." Another explosion rocked the fleet. Chaos reigned. Human ships darted between the Dominion vessels, targeting their reactors with unnerving accuracy. The Void's Wrath suffered blow after blow. Fires erupted on the bridge. Sparks rained from the consoles. "Shields are collapsing," Valtiz shouted. Zytral's confidence crumbled. The Dominion had underestimated these creatures, these humans. They weren't weak. They were predators. Another blast. The flagship's hull buckled. Zytral barely managed to stay upright as the ship lurched. "Sir, we have to retreat." Valtiz pleaded. Zytral knew it was too late. The human officer's face reappeared on the flickering screen. You should have listened, Admiral. Zytral glared at him. You defy the Dominion. You cannot win. The officer tilted his head. Win? Admiral, we already did. The screen cut to black. A final, devastating barrage struck the Void's wrath. The Great Dominion flagship, once a symbol of terror across the galaxy, began to disintegrate. Zytral closed his eyes as the ship was torn apart. The few Dominion ships that managed to flee carried the horror of what had happened back to their empire. Word spread quickly, an armada, decimated by humans. In the Dominion High Council chambers, the leaders watched the footage in stunned silence. They had dismissed the reports of human ingenuity, of their unpredictable tactics. They had dismissed the warning. Now, they faced the consequences. A message was sent to the Dominion homeworld. Short. Simple. This is your only warning. Stay away from Earth. The Dominion, for the first time in its history, hesitated. Part 10, The Future. Deep in the heart of human space, hidden beneath the surface of a barren moon, engineers and scientists worked tirelessly. The weapon that had shattered the Dominion fleet? It was only a prototype. The humans had learned a valuable lesson: their enemies would always underestimate them. And they would always be ready for the next war.